Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you live from Phoenix, Arizona. This is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
And I'm Nick.
And today we'll be talking about episode 6, The Wire. That's the actual name of the episode. We are talking about The Wire, but that's the actual episode name, The Wire. And we recorded last week, and the audio went fucking bananas on us. So we just weren't able to make it happen again until today. So here we are, back about a week later, and we're going to give it another shot.
So right off the bat...
You're going to play your little
I'm gonna play my
Supergirl.
So this is Supergirl last week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm trying to ask you if you...
We ran diagnostics on the masked man's weapon from the attack. The metal baton was standard police issue, covered in human DNA. So when we ran it through our database, we got a match. Detective Warren. That cop you interviewed who hates me? Good thing we know where he works. Ooh, I've wanted to catch a corrupt cop ever since we binge-watched The Wire.
Alright, so I don't know how clear that came through, but that's Supergirl binge-watching The Wire.
Classic.
I found that hilarious.
That is classic. That's funny.
A
A lot of references to The Wire outside of...
Yeah,
The Wire.
and they're usually pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this might be brief, but
Probably keep it short.
I mean, since we've already done it once.
As soon as I got home from work, I put it on.
But
Try to give it a little refresher.
The funny thing, did you really?
Yeah, I really did.
Yeah, that's good.
Abby made me lunch. I got home. I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I'm going to watch like 20 minutes of this.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, because fuck, it's been 2 weeks since we
It
watched
really has. It's been a while, so.
I was ready for episode 7, guys.
I know. Abby was like, can we watch episode 7? I'm like, we can, but
See, I was
I'm not going to talk about that shit for like until next week, so.
Right. I was kind of hoping we could do 2 this week, but fuck, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I could come over tomorrow if you wanted.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have time now.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too.
Because I actually have to watch the motherfucker.
This is true. This is true.
And I have to watch it twice.
Yeah.
To do this.
I usually watch it twice as well.
So, alright, so we open up with Brandon filleted on the car.
Oh, yeah. Pretty bad. Really bad.
He's all fucked up. You probably just saw that shit.
I did.
Was he poking
I was
one eye
eating
at it?
scrambled eggs with bacon in it and hash browns.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not lunch.
Well, she made it for lunch.
Okay.
And then I had a plate of charcoal bacon that she burned the fuck out of.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But she remade the bacon and put it in the eggs, but she left charcoal bacon. So I had a couple pieces.
I hate fucking burnt shit.
I do too, but it wasn't too shabby. I hate wasting bacon.
Yeah.
So,
I can see that.
I was like, fuck it.
Talking to a guy that owns a pig.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. We're no, just kidding.
All right, so what's going on here? Okay, so Wallace wakes up, brushes his teeth, gets ready, and there's a whole bunch of kids with him.
A bunch of little hoppers or whatever. Not hoppers, just a bunch of little kids.
Little kids, and he's getting ready for school.
Yep.
So they show
wakes him up.
They show his little parental side.
Yeah.
Very, very, very odd.
And they show Poot laying in bed with a chick.
So they show that Wallace has something going on besides drugs.
Right.
He has, and then Poot has his...
A softer side, I would say.
I would say a way softer side. Yeah, absolutely.
Because in there he says something about one of the kids doesn't want to wake up, and he goes, "You're going to end up in foster care."
Yeah.
Do you want to end up in foster care?
Right.
So, yeah, he's like getting them ready, gives them a juice box and a bag of chips for lunch.
Which, I mean, they probably get like a fucking...
Hey, you never know.
Subsidized lunch.
Baltimore's pretty... In the show, it makes it seem like it's pretty goddamn...
fucked up?
Like, ghetto. So you never know. And then he tells the littlest kid that he's got to share with TT.
Right.
Poor TT and little man.
What the hell? Oh, so the cops are marking off Brandon, and they, as the scene cuts, like Brandon and Poot see him.
Brandon, Wallace, and Poot.
Yeah, Wallace and Poot. So Brandon did not see himself.
Yeah. And you could tell that Wallace was...
upset.
Yeah. That he was like, oh shit, like... Because of me, he's dead.
Which is true.
Yeah. I mean, it is. But he's a little kid. I mean, how does he know, you know? He didn't know. I mean, I assume he didn't know they were going to kill him.
He knew.
You think?
What the fuck do you think? Are you going to take him out for dinner?
I don't think he knew because he wouldn't have made the call.
He knew.
You think
he
so?
Just didn't know he was going to feel bad.
I guess.
So that's pretty much it. And then the quote of the show, and all the pieces matter, from Freeman.
Yep. Good old Lester. That comes in way later.
Yeah. Let's see. So then we go to Rawls' office. We got McNulty, Landsman, and Rawls. wrote down Landsman's kissing his ass.
Yep. He's asking a rhetorical question.
Do you know what we do here, McNulty? Or I don't think he calls him McNulty. But is we work murder cases.
Yep.
250 to 300 murder cases a year.
It's quite a lot.
You looked it up?
Yeah.
How many were in Phoenix?
Phoenix, I think there was like 185 or something.
I think it was 180, yeah. Rawls tells him he expects him back in a week. And to switch when his shift switches to nights, he expects him back.
Which isn't going to happen.
No. And McNulty says it's not going to happen.
Right.
So then it flashes to Dee's house.
Yes.
He's getting dressed like a little bitch.
Oh, yeah, this is when he's
getting all... Yeah.
And it's funny because I noticed today when I was watching it again that there's like... It was like an old school show. It was like... It looked like bad guys running from the cops on that TV show. Yeah, it was like black and white. And there was like... They were running from the cops. So I thought that was maybe a little play there. I don't know.
Right.
A little foreshadowing maybe.
Right.
I'll ask HBO what they... David Simon.
You gonna ask him?
Yeah.
Twitter.
Tweet him.
Tweet him.
Twitter him.
I meant Twitter, but it came out Twitter. Yes, I wrote down D's.
D's nuts.
Yeah, get D's nuts. He's cutting tags off shit.
He took forever too.
Yeah, he took forever. She's making breakfast.
He put his shirt on, looked at himself.
Yeah.
Took it off.
The whole scene is him doing that.
Yeah.
And then it flashes to, because he gets a page, and it flashes to Lester and Sid are getting the same page. And Lester's saying there's a lot of activity last night, which is them killing Brandon.
Correct.
And it flashes back to them. She starts asking questions about, like, the baby or the kid. Not really.
Yeah, well, who's the kid? Where's the mom?
Where's mommy?
Around the way. Wants everything for free.
Your mom don't know shit about me.
Yeah. And then he says something about pussy's never free.
Yeah.
I feel him on that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what either one of them are getting at.
I think it's more of just like...
You know what I mean? Like, she's like, oh, you don't know me. She did have the one-night stand with him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, could be.
Right, we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, it's not, but it could have left. It could have been that. And he's like, it's not for free, but yet she did come there and didn't ask for anything from him, so they're both fucking retarded.
And then she made breakfast, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like either of them. Fucking both.
Is that how it works? I've never had a one-night stand. Well, I don't know if I have.
Remember, people listen to this.
That's
so
okay.
You better.
That's okay. It's in the past. Everything in the past is in the past.
In the past?
Yeah.
Did you get breakfast?
No.
Well, then, there's your answer.
I'm usually the one who cooks. So.
Oh, fuck that. You can get more fucking burnt bacon if you can have me cook.
Well, that's why I cook, because...
Oh, I get you.
You know, I like my shit good.
I like my... You should put that, like, on a shirt, too. I like my shit good.
What's the other one?
Just pubes.
Just pubes?
Maybe it's just pubic hair. I don't remember.
Jerome will know.
Yeah.
Our executive producer. You'll have to check out the new little thing, too.
The new little...
The little thumbnail? He hooked it up.
I saw that.
No, I'm talking to the...
Oh, you're talking to them?
To the audience. Yeah.
To the audience?
Yeah.
They probably saw it when they clicked on it.
To the millennial podcast listeners.
They probably saw it when they clicked on it.
I don't think he's put it up yet, though.
But...
He just texted it to me yesterday.
It'll be up when this is up.
That's what I mean.
So they already have seen it while you're talking about it.
This is true.
So, I mean, unless he switches it again...
This is true.
He can make you Kima.
Yeah.
You know.
I was kind of expecting to see, like, Taylor and Angela in there, too.
Yeah, talking The Wire?
Yeah.
Taylor's never seen an episode. Angela could talk The Wire a little bit.
But, you know, why not?
Right. Okay, so... We go to the office. You got Kima... Lester's... I think I fucked that up last time, too.
Yeah, you were like, I can't remember. I can't
Kima,
remember what I wrote
Lester's,
here.
Sidner, her, Carver... talking about they're up on the payphones. I put Lester kind of explains the rules.
Right, because the call comes through, he plays like a little snippet of it, and then shuts it off, and they're like, "Wait, it's just Herc's like it's just getting good."
And it was that Cassandra girl complaining about D not paying,
right?
Them, but they don't know that,
right? And then that's when
Herc
Lester says, you know, that we have to keep eyes on him.
Yeah.
And Herc's like, another shit detail or whatever.
Yeah, and then Lester kind of goes off on him.
Complaining again.
And then they cut it while he's going off on him, which I would have rather had him just go off on him because I hate Herc.
Right.
Herc's a fucking dumbass. Are you over Herc yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, he at this point, he's not, like, it's cool, whatever. Like, he's not a big, I don't know. I mean, he doesn't bother me so much so far.
He bothers me. So then we go to the homicide division. You got Bunk and McNulty. Bunk asking what's he going to do. That's when he says he can't be back in a week. The case is taken off.
Correct.
And that's when McNulty gets a phone call about Brandon from the detectives on scene.
Right.
So then it just kind of shows McNulty pull up to the scene. It's when he spills his coffee.
Yeah, when the dog scares the shit out of him.
They let the dog scare the shit out of him. That was kind of funny.
It was funny.
Poot
I would have done the same
Poot
thing.
thought it was funny.
Yeah, Poot. You know, it's funny because Poot and McNulty kind of locked eyes.
Yeah.
He's like, you little fucking piece of shit.
I remember saying that I think they put Poot in there to let us know where it is.
Right.
Like, oh, okay.
Like he's not just pulling up to some random place.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
A little reminder.
If you were too stupid to figure
well,
it out.
this episode and last episode jump around a lot.
Yeah.
So
Jump around.
could be.
Yeah.
House of Pain.
So you got Detective Norris and Detective Hawley.
Yep.
Waiting for McNulty. They connected him to, what was the other guy's name?
John Bailey.
Bailey, because they both had Kevlar on, so they thought maybe they was connected.
Correct.
Which was pretty good cut. I mean,
It's good police.
yeah. Brandon was tortured, then dumped here for all to see, it says.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking had an eyeball missing, cigarette burns all over his body. They should have scalped him.
They were not Indians.
You never know. A man was just arrested in Indiana for scalping his girlfriend's 3-year-old daughter. How fucking fucked up is that?
That's pretty fucked up.
A 3-year-old.
Was he Indian?
No, he's a white guy.
He's from Indiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not India. Or Chief Littlefoot. I don't know.
Chief Littlefoot.
I don't know. That's fucked up. 3-year-old. Jesus. Fuck.
I don't know. How do you scalp someone? You just, like, axe and then pull?
I have no idea. I've never done it.
We should try that shit.
We should watch some videos on it.
You think there's a YouTube video on how to scalp?
I guarantee you there is.
That hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I would think you just grab hair, pull up, and like get a knife.
You haven't seen The Revenant, huh? Right?
No.
People get scalped to that like a motherfucker.
Nice. Does
In
it
fact-
look like it hurts?
Yeah.
Leo finally won his Oscar.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah.
He deserved it. He was good.
Oh, yeah.
The bear might have deserved it too.
That's what everyone was saying. Abby,
Man, I cringed at that
Abby
shit.
read something, and she was like, he fucked a bear?
Oh my god.
I was like, thanks for running it.
Fuck the bear.
That's what she said.
Fucking.
I go, I don't know. I go, but if you did, I'm going to be fucking pissed because you just ruined it.
I got news for you. He did not have sex with a bear.
Okay, good.
The bear fucked him up.
Okay. That's good. That's good because I was like,
Can I ask you a question?
so pissed
Okay,
for a second.
picture this. It's like a 400-pound grizzly bear.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Like, how?
Probably more than 400 pounds.
Like, is he singing and get the sucker in the mood? Like, how do you hold down a bear and have sex with it?
That's why I was like,
I'm in the mood for love. Isn't the bear's
Barry,
like,
a little Barry Manilow,
oh my god. Okay, and at that we're moving
or
on.
a Barry White.
Very Alright, stop. You're losing your fucking mind. It wasn't even funny. Oh,
You were laughing.
I'm laughing at you.
Barry White.
Fucking,
Because it's a bear.
I get it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright. Still don't know how you fucking
Oh, okay. I guess you read.
So I actually did read something where someone said that the bear raped him.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I mean, I read that, but the producer came out and said, what the fuck were you watching? That's not a quote, exactly.
Right. I got you. Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, we're talking about Brandon having one eye, and somehow we had sex with bears.
That was
But
good.
they can't get evidence to come down and help with Brandon.
Right, because they're looking for missing lawn furniture.
From a city council. They have 2, I guess, cars or whatever.
2 units.
2 units. That's probably better than cars.
Yeah.
2
2
units,
cars.
2 units, and they're both at the city
Out looking for
council.
missing lawn furniture. That would piss me off. Like if I was
Like
that
if you were
detective.
dead, if you were dead with one eye.
Well,
laying
I
on
mean,
a
not
car,
that,
you'd
but-
be like, oh, God damn it, I'm hot.
You know, I'm sure they want to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
It's probably better to.
He probably smells a little bit. He's starting to get right. Yeah, I get
It's
you.
only going to get worse too.
Right. So, and then we go back to the pitch. You got Wallace talking to D about Brandon. I don't think either one of them are very happy with the situation, but D hides it better.
Right. We
That's-
talked. Well, we did talk about it last time, but you could tell
No
Wallace
one heard
is
it.
visibly upset,
Absolutely.
and it weighs heavier on him. I think because he's younger, and D is just kind of older, I guess, more mature. Can you say that? I don't know if he is more mature than Wallace.
I think he's a little more mature than.
But, I mean, he's
well,
been-
in some things.
He's done it longer. He's dealt with shit that Wallace hasn't.
I mean, he killed a dude.
And earlier in the episode, Wallace shows that he has a,
I mean, he
a
probably
motherly side.
He probably had to hide his emotion when he killed the dude. He probably felt bad for that.
Right. But Wallace has a motherly side.
Or
Taking care of all the
or
kids.
a fatherly side.
Or a fatherly side.
He doesn't have to have tits.
Well, just a mother's instinct.
Or a father's instinct.
They say mothers.
I know, but he's a dude, so we're going to call him a father.
Yeah.
I also wrote down D forgot about his girl.
Yeah, when Wallace called him out on it.
He's like, what about that girl? Oh, yeah, what girl?
Yeah.
So, because you remember a couple episodes ago, you said that you thought...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm just bringing that
No,
back
I
up.
know.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it's been a while since I watched this, you know?
Me too. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I have D as quote is let that shit go. Wallace.
Yeah, he said it like 5 times.
Yeah, let that shit go.
Just let it go.
And then
He just started singing
Wallace
Frozen.
says it, yeah, let it. I'm not gonna sing.
I could do it.
No, I know you can. But then you'll lose your mind again, and then you're laughing for 20
That's
seconds.
good, though.
Fuck.
Everyone will love it. Everyone will love it.
Okay.
Comment if you like the laugh.
Um,
Was it worth it? We're moving on.
don't get me laughing. So, Wallace says it fucks him up. That was his quote. It fucks me up. I
Yeah.
can't. It fucks me up.
Poor kid.
Then D, man,
Poor
yeah.
little bastard.
Poor little bastard. It's not like he's gonna grow up and be Creed. So
Never know.
D gets paged. Carver's on the rooftop watching. Calls back, tells them what's going on so they can actually listen. And that's when they get Stringer. Pager and code
Right.
and all that shit. Which is cool. That's the first time we see this actually working.
Everything coming together.
Yeah.
The clone of the pager.
Yeah.
And is it the next time when Herc realizes that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You do have notes.
I know.
Okay. All right.
But I fucked it up last time too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I jumped a scene early.
You get all excited. You're like, damn it!
Well, because I try not to write too much because I can write forever.
No, I got you.
And it's
I got a shit ton.
So you got 12 pages or something?
I had 12. I had a lot of fucking notes and
I
stuff.
think you told me like 8 or 12.
I think 8's the most I've had so far.
Yeah.
Not 12. Fuck. I'd still be writing.
Maybe coming up though.
And I hate writing.
Well, you could use this as a time to work on your penmanship.
Fuck you. I'm not working on my
I mean, I'm just saying. You never, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, fuck that.
Set a great example for Taylor and Jerome.
Fuck them.
Fuck you, Daddy King.
No, exactly.
It's funny.
That'd be a good shirt, too.
That
Okay.
would.
We're gonna
Nobody
have-
would understand it, but
No, I don't give a fuck.
people would probably buy it.
So we go to the murder scene. McNulty calls Greg, saying we need to talk to Omar. So McNulty knows who Brandon is. You asked that last time. You didn't
Right.
ask, but you were like, he knows who he is, right?
Right.
And I'm like, yeah. So then we get to go to court where your boy,
Mm-hmm.
what'd you call him the first episode? Levy
Levy Levitz.
represents Bodie, Grandma's there. Another attorney's on his side. And then
he's like dressed to the nines.
Yeah, he's got a suit
like he's
on.
going to fucking the bar mitzvah or something, you know.
But his face is still a little fucked up.
Yeah.
So he'd still stick out a little bit.
Yeah.
But on the other side, you just got the prosecuting guy, like with just like notes everywhere. By himself.
Tables all
totally
paper everywhere.
Totally leaned against him. Levy says he's doing it pro bono because the prosecutor asked, the judge asked how he can afford it.
Right.
Yeah. They say the police beat him up. It was self-defense. That's why he's got all the shit on his face. And the only reason he escaped the boy's home is because he wanted to see his grandma.
Yeah.
You know, that's understandable. Grandma sitting there with a big smile on her face.
Yeah.
She helped.
She pulled from that Domino's from the last episode.
Yeah.
She tore that pizza up by herself.
Bodie tells the judge he's ready to be good.
You think they have Domino's in the ghetto?
Yes.
In Baltimore?
Yes.
I guess.
Why wouldn't they have?
I don't know. It just interests me. Because those are pretty. Those are not. That's not just a ghetto. That's like projects ghetto. Like.
Yeah.
They don't ever show a fucking Domino's. Or I don't even think they show a place to eat other than maybe like the little corner store where you get lake trout sandwiches or something.
Yeah, but they still got McDonald's and shit. They're eating McNuggets for fuck's sake.
This is true.
What the fuck was I going to say? So they want to put him on home monitoring, but they can't because Grandma hasn't got a phone.
No phone. So he just has to call his probation officer twice a week.
It was like a plea bargain almost.
Yeah.
Right?
It was like,
can he at least call his...
Just make a call twice a week to your probation officer.
So then it
got off really easy.
Oh, absolutely.
But
that's what happens when you have a lawyer.
Yeah, I guess. I wish I had money to afford a lawyer.
You've never had a lawyer in your life?
I hired one once.
How'd that work out?
I couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything because the divorce had just become final. And they weren't allowed to do anything for a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, good timing on that.
Yeah, right? No shit.
I had a lawyer once. I've had a lawyer more than once. But I had this particular case.
Do you have one on file?
No. Well, maybe. I wasn't the nicest, teenager.
If you say, if something arises, tomorrow, would you know who to call?
No, because it's been years now.
Okay.
Had it happened 12...
Because there are some people that say...
Say if it happened 20 years ago, I would know who to call.
Okay. Saul?
Dick Coffinger.
Dick? Is he still alive, you think? Or
I don't know. He's my dad's age. Probably wasn't in the best shape. But yeah, probably.
Dick Coffinger, if you're listening. Nick King says hello.
Well, for instance, one time I got called into work. And they were like, hey...
Which is 20 years ago.
Nah, yeah, probably.
So, were you said you were working your dad was insurance or something?
My dad's insurance, I was working for Walgreens.
Oh, at that time you were still
at 16th Street in Glendale.
Okay.
It was before I quit to go work. No, this was Mr. Holt. So it was before I quit to go work for my father.
Okay.
I got a ticket on the way to work. They called me and said, hey, can you come in today? It's all overtime. I said, I can, but I have to go get the tags on my car first because I just got a new car.
Right.
Something happened to mine. So...
You're on your way to go get the tags, or did you just say fuck it?
No, they said just come in, we'll let you go at noon, and then you can get your tags. And I said, we need you bad. I'm like, all right, whatever. I get pulled over in the fucking driveway at 16th Street in Glendale. Cop pulls me over.
Oh my god.
Cop's like, you don't have any tags. And I'm like, I know, I was going to get it. They called me into work. I need the money, and blah, blah, blah. And then he runs my license, and it says I don't have a license.
Oh.
He's like, I could take you to jail.
Did you have a physical license?
I had a physical license, but it was no good, according to the cop.
How's that work?
What? Previous stuff happened.
Okay.
So it could have been any number of reasons why it was no good. I actually knew it was going to be no good soon, but my lawyer was going to get me an extension to make it good.
Oh, okay.
So that way I could get to work every day.
Right.
So,
makes sense.
Long story short, he just gave me a ticket for not having tags. Okay? I go to work. After work, I go get the tags. It's all good. Go to court 6 months later, 8 months, 4 months later, sometime later. And all my charges, I had a bunch of charges. They put them all together and kind of made them go away. And the judge and my lawyer goes, "Hey, what about this charge right here for no tags?" And the judge is like, "Oh yeah, you can throw that out." And because here you go, Honor, he had him, and he hands him the thing. And he's like, "Well, the ticket's at 7:00 in the morning," knowing damn well that place isn't open at 7:00 in the morning. My lawyer goes, "Well, but he got them that day. They're good for the whole day, right?" And to quote the judge, "Okay, Dick." And so
his name was Dick, right?
Yeah. So I mean, that was $400 I didn't have to pay because I had a lawyer. There's no way that shit would have flown if I would.
Well, I'm sure you paid more than that for the lawyer. I mean, you not personally.
I didn't pay a damn thing.
Right,
Yeah.
but
no, my dad probably did. I have no idea.
Mom, dad, somebody
paid. But that's what I mean, though. But having a lawyer, so picture all that shit with Bodie, and then you got this other guy going, "What the?"
Yeah, because I mean, they could have,
Yeah.
Probably, totally, really fucked them in the butt.
Right. All right. So back to the wire. So now we go to the streets. Bub's working hard at the food cart.
Oh yeah,
Johnny and Huck. Is that his name? Did I make that up?
Huck or
Hucklebuck. But they call him Huck. I looked that shit up.
the Hucklebuck.
Hucklebuck.
It's a yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can show you if you really.
No, I believe you. I just.
So Huck and Johnny have a plan.
Yeah.
So Bub's asked to cash out, gets his fucking $3,
which is so weird.
And then you told me that they stole some fruit.
Yeah, they did. They stole fruit from they fucking put it in, and you could see it when they walked away.
Yeah. Look, I mean, nothing goes better with heroin than like a banana.
I think it was like 2 cantaloupes, a couple bananas.
Yeah, I mean it's perfect heroin food.
I would assume anything goes good with it.
Yeah, I don't know that you.
I've been stoned before, and I eat everything in the house and the house, so I know that.
They're like, "Josh, stop chewing on the door."
Food is good with weed. I can tell you that much from previous use.
Right.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I don't think heroin's the same. Though.
I don't think so.
know. I mean,
it doesn't look like
we're
it's
never
the same.
gonna know until we try.
I'll never try. But
you said last week you wanted to.
Talk. I'm gonna go grab something to.
Something drinky poo. You still need a hip replacement?
Yeah, it's getting better, I think. But
it doesn't look like it's getting better.
It's only when I sit like I should sit.
Well, the funny thing is, you told me to talk, and I just listened to you talk the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear me though.
The funny thing is that you walk extremely funny when you get up, so it's well worth it just to have you just sit down and watch you get up.
See, because this is how I sit like that. See, and I tuck my shit back. That's like right here.
You tuck your wiener back?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not Buffalo Bill.
Okay, Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
You have got to be the loudest motherfucker on the planet.
No, not a chance.
I think I'm deaf in one ear.
We can switch sides.
Yeah, we could, but it would take effort. Okay, so now we go back to the pits. This is where Bodie... Oh, someone's calling me. Look at that shit.
Hello?
It's on silent, though, bitch.
How do you put it on silent without vibrate? Oh, it is vibrate. Okay.
It's just... Because the iPad...
I got
the
you.
iPad sound is horrible.
No, I know.
Compared to my phone, it's fucking horrible. So Bodie is back at the pits. He pages... who does he page? Stinkum. Hurts on the rooftop. That's when this is your scene where he calls Carver. You won't believe this motherfucker. Round 3, ding ding. Isn't that he say something stupid like that? Fucking retard.
And Carver flipped out too.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
And at first I was like, who's he? Like, what's the big deal?
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh wait, it's fucking Bodie.
Yeah. So he talks really. He talks to Stinkum, and then calls him Stinkum. Stinkum's like, "Hey man, no names." So then he's like, "You stop."
Yeah, because he's looking for everybody.
Yeah.
No one's around.
So
which would be weird if you show up to where you work, and no one's there.
But so
I would just go home.
But if you're not supposed to use people's names, you're not supposed to know whether people are there or not.
No, it makes sense, but I mean, if you showed up to work and no one was there, what would you do?
Go the fuck home.
Yeah, would you call anyone?
No.
Would you page anyone?
Fuck that, go home and play Xbox. Hey, you fuckers weren't there. Leave me the Leave me the fuck alone. No, see, I would have to be there. It would never happen.
You never know.
I know.
We're on lockdown at work.
So you were on lockdown.
We're on for a week.
Lockdown?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like we're in a goddamn... I feel like I'm a prisoner or something.
A paid prisoner?
Yeah.
So the whole conversation, Prez and Lester are listening.
Correct.
So, and then Prez hits, what does he do? Non-pertinent.
Yeah, non-pertinent, and Lester's like, "The fuck are you doing?"
But he explains it to him.
Right, he wasn't,
He
he
didn't-
didn't
yeah.
flip on him, but
Yeah.
he basically said, "Why are you doing that? Every call is pertinent. We're building a, what did he say? We're building a,
Building something from scratch.
yeah, we're building,
And that's when he says, all the pieces matter.
yeah, all the pieces." This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
So actually, it wasn't that far in.
I was thinking it was more towards the end. I think that was,
You were completely
episode-
fucking wrong.
I think it was episode 5 that the quote.
That was
like-
with Avon. Was
Yeah.
said it like in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I think I got it confused.
When he was talking to that transvestite.
Yeah. If by chance you guys have made it this far and listening,
31 minutes in.
and it sounds a little different. We're having to share a microphone.
We're
today.
holding hands right now.
Yeah, my cock is like next to his cock,
Yeah.
so
Mine's bigger.
we had some technical difficulties.
No, sort of.
I mean, not technical difficulties, but
We're doing something different because
Yeah.
we bought new mics so we can sound better,
yeah.
but we don't have the plugs to plug them into the
Right.
new computer.
But Fry's Electronics had the mixer you needed,
Yeah.
but they didn't have the wires.
Correct. So fuck Fry's Electronics.
Yeah.
In the ass.
Go to newegg.com.
Apparently.
Trying to
hopefully
get some
next-
advertisers here.
Hopefully next week we can just bam.
What do
Yeah,
you?
you know, I listened to that podcast that How Did This Get Made?
How did this get made?
Yeah.
The
the
old
podcast
school one you were telling me about?
It's not old school, but yeah, I listened to the new episode Monday, I think, or Sunday.
Okay.
They were sponsored by HBO Now. I was like, oh, we should get sponsored by HBO Now. Except I think they got way more followers
Yeah.
than us, like more than 4.
I actually did some research into looking like I didn't know like if you email people like hey,
I kind of did too. a little
and
bit.
it was more it was I think it was like people reach out to you because they view like how many times it's been downloaded and
Oh, really?
shit like that. Yeah.
Well, either way, I mean, we would accept any sponsor at this point. We would do.
Bert's Plumbing.
Who's Bert?
Fuck to find out. Bert, if you're out there and you have a plumbing company or any company for that matter, feel free to
We don't give a fuck.
give us a call. Plenty of ways to figure out how to get a hold of us.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, so now that we stop begging,
But
for
get a
sponsors,
hold of Jerome. He's the executive producer. He
They-
deals
they-
with all the behind the scenes
I
shit.
think they just get a hold of Spreaker, and then we would get the email. I think.
Well, what if they're listening to this on YouTube?
Oh, good point.
It has all of our information in the description.
They could send you a direct message.
They could.
So there you go.
Like that one person that said something about please take it off or I'm going to kill you.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I got some fucking message on Facebook said like leave me alone. I'm going to call the cops on
was
you.
that YouTube?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, you said Facebook.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh. I meant YouTube.
When you listen to this like later,
Yeah.
you'll understand.
Yeah. But yeah, it was so weird because I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's funny because you freak out a little more about stuff
Well,
like that.
it's like weird. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know what the fuck.
I'd read it, I'm like, fuck you, and delete it, and then you're like, what the fuck was that? Oh my god! People are after me! No,
Yeah, clearly, because when we did our drunk Super Bowl video, you were telling me stories about people driving the wrong way down 7th Street and Cave
Oh
Creek.
yeah, that was a bad day.
You never even told me about it.
I forgot about it.
And then you're drunk, and you're like, oh yeah, did I tell you about that time? I'm like, no.
My mom was asking me about this because I have a fucking scar now. My mom we said something, I go, that Super Bowl went completely south so quick. I go, it was it was your idea.
I think you were like 10 minutes in and you had 5 shots.
That was such bullshit.
It turned quick.
Fucking Jesus. Yeah. And I haven't drank since.
Me neither.
That's not true. It's a complete lie.
I'm not lying.
I am. I'm lying through my ass. Okay, so where the fuck are we?
We're done.
Cool. And that was it. Thanks for watching. No. Okay, so
Listening. not watching.
now Herc and Carver pull up, beat the shit out of Bodie.
Roll up on him.
fucking hit him.
Sock him good. Sock him real good.
He's like, it's in my back pocket. They pull out his release papers, and they're like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
Bodie's pretty funny about it.
And then he
He's
asks
like,
for a ride.
doesn't he say, like, the judge saw my potential?
Yeah,
or some
the
shit?
judge saw my potential.
Actually, and he, at one point after he saw a couple jokes, he says, the juvenile system's clearly fucked up.
Yeah, which is true.
Yeah.
And then they give him a ride up the street.
Because
he says he'll call it even
if you give me a ride to my
give me a
grandma's,
ride to grandma's house.
Yep.
And he said, what does he say? Fuck boy? Not fuck boy.
Get in the car, fuck nut, or something.
Fuck nut. I think
something
it is
like
fuck
that.
nut.
That's what you said last
Yeah,
time.
fuck nut.
It sounded like this last time.
We should have just released
That
it.
was so fucking annoying.
It was. Because I feel like it was a good episode we put out.
Yeah,
And
I
now
agree.
we're kind of like
now we're fucking it up.
chink-assing it.
Yeah,
Just,
whatever. But we still love the show, and we still want to do every episode, so we have to do this even though we did it once.
we should have just skipped it.
There's no way. That's
I know,
gay.
we can't. Definitely. Because this is when shit starts popping.
Yep. Okay, so then it flashes to Rawls' office. He's reading McNulty's report.
Yes,
Are you just dancing?
I was.
Thank God I was looking away.
I'm hyper.
I really want to play you in basketball.
I know, I was looking forward to
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
hit threes on
We'll
your
just
ass.
skip Fight Club.
We can't skip Fight Club. We skipped it long enough, for fuck's sake.
Well, fuck, no one's going to remember anything. We'll skip it again.
Just think penis.
And next week we'll do episode of The Wire, 2 episodes of episode of The Wire, Fight Club, and Girl Interrupted. How long are we going to talk about Girl Interrupted?
I don't know.
Taylor hasn't even watched Fight Club yet. She's had 2 weeks to watch it.
And that's what I want to
And then she's going to expect all of us to watch Fight Club?
Girl Interrupted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Alright.
Sorry, Taylor.
Taylor doesn't listen to this, so you can keep talking about Taylor all you want. Why the fuck? She hasn't even seen the show. Why the fuck would she listen to this?
I don't know. Maybe she wants to hear her father's voice.
No, I don't think she does.
No?
No.
What about mine? Like loudness.
No. I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
She's not like, God, Josh is so funny. His voice is so fucking loud.
Nope.
I love
She's
listening to their podcast.
No, she's probably the exact opposite.
No, I know. She's probably like, God, I hate when that fucking guy comes over.
So, I'm going to try and keep us, like, on.
Cool.
So we can get over
We are at
this shit.
37 and a half
So,
minutes.
you got Dee waiting for Cassandra, Cass, whatever the fuck you want to call the stupid
He's
bitch.
standing up against the
Waiting
street
for her to come
corner
out of
or
the
whatever.
fucking shop and
Little convenience store.
cracks all her eggs, says, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You think-
Abby flipped out, but
Yeah, but
she missed the
in
prior 2 episodes, so she didn't really.
in reality, he's trying to act hard, but he's being a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't tell on them, and then nothing happens to them. He just takes them off the. Now, I guess that's probably less money for them. So in a way, even Wallace says you punked them, but like
Right.
they deserve to be punked because they're stealing.
Well,
They
and
deserve
it's
more than that. But
funny because he probably shouldn't have done anything. He probably should have just went to. Stringer.
Of course, then you'd have to find new people because they'd probably kill him.
Yeah, but Stringer would. Stringer would find the people.
So
He would not do that shit.
no, he wouldn't have done that shit.
He wouldn't have. Stringer wouldn't have told him to find new people.
In a
either.
way, it's kind of cool he handles it, but in a way, he's kind of a bitch about it.
Right. He's a chicken.
Yeah, he's not a chicken. He's a hen.
Okay.
Fucking you and your fucking chicken every fucking time. So we go to homicide. Landsman tells Bunk call McNulty. Rawls wants warrants on the Crescent murder and 2 project murders. Bunk's like, well, how the fuck are we gonna get warrants? We don't have a case. He's like, charge the mope and work the case
Even more.
after. Yeah. So basically, he's warning them that they're gonna fuck up their case. So then we go back to the pits. Dee changes up shit. Sterling and Cassandra are off. They're now lookouts, like we said.
Mm-hmm. Because he took him off the.
So then it flashes to the office. You got Lester McNulty and Kima. Lester tells him that they got Stringer and Stinkham's pager. That's when Polk comes in drunk as fuck.
Yeah, he was fucking lit.
And then Daniels has had it with him. I think a little bit of it is like, they're like, he's lit at 9 o'clock in the morning, and Daniels is like, you know what, I can't take this shit anymore.
Well,
So-
you can only push somebody so far until they fucking lose it.
Yeah, and this was it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually thought. I mean, he put his foot down, but I I mean, I probably would have made a bigger scene than that.
Yeah, but I mean, how big of a scene can you make with a drunk ass? He calls him in his office,
I
tells
would
him...
have berated him and made him feel like a fucking sad sack of shit.
I don't think he would have gave a fuck.
I don't care. It would have made me feel better.
Even if... So, I don't think it would have. I think you would have been like, listen here, guy. And then he'd have been like, fuck, what the fuck are you talking about?
I would have just told him. I would have fucking scalped him.
You and your scalping.
And told him to
You
go
are
home.
not an Indian.
No, I'm not.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, like I
so-
said, you can
so-
only push somebody so far, you know?
so Daniels tells him either get sober or get on the roofs.
Get on the roofs?
Roofs.
Roofs.
You know, like a dog
I got
roof.
you. I got you.
So,
Roof.
the roof is on fire.
We don't need no water.
Yeah, we don't. So, tells him, take medical. You got a kick out of that last time.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, I mean, you just assume that he's done because he says, good luck with the case.
No, he decided to go get dry.
Get better.
Yeah. Which we were happy because Polk's no longer,
Right,
I believe. I'm 99.9%
If he is
sure.
in it anymore, he's in it's like minuscule.
Yeah.
Like, super minuscule.
So then...
It's funny, we were just talking about pato sauce last night.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Let's keep on track.
Jesus
I'll explain
Christ.
after.
All right, good.
Taylor will be home here in a second.
So then we go to the streets. You got Bunk, McNulty, Lester. Bunk's telling them that they're gonna charge the murders. McNulty's having a fit. Daniel says, "Let's go to let's go to Daniels." McNulty's like, "Fuck Daniels."
I mean, you'd be pissed too, I feel. I know I would be if I was in those shoes.
Yeah.
If you wanted the case, you know? And
And
you
absolutely.
just got the goddamn clone on the pager.
And now this idiot's gonna fuck
thing
it
is
up.
just starting to
He's
fucking
gonna
pick up.
and Rawls is gonna fuck it up. No, absolutely.
Because he's a dick.
So then we go back to the streets. This is where Johnny throws himself in front of the truck
Correct.
as the truck's leaving the area.
Yeah.
And then behind him, as he's faking he's hurt with his colostomy bag all over the place.
With onion soup or whatever.
Yeah.
Gross.
So he's got the guys helping him. The Huck guy that I don't know that we
They're just
ever.
pulling
I don't know we ever see Huck again.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Huck and
20-foot long
Bubbles,
bundles of
They just steal a shitload of copper.
copper.
Yeah. So then we go back to the office. They're now asking Daniels, and Daniels says, "Why come to me? Why not go to your judge?"
Right.
So then it's the pits. This is your part. Avon comes strolling up.
Oh, yeah.
with the
Slow-mo.
Slow-mo with music going.
With his all denim outfit.
Yeah, which, I mean, I thought Avon was your favorite character.
He is, but I just didn't like the whole... I didn't like his outfit. All fucking denim. Like, that's like some 90s shit right there.
It is 2002.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty close to the 90s.
I don't think many people were wearing all denim get-ups in 2002.
I have no idea.
I mean,
And
I
I'm not to
graduated
pretend
high
like-
school in 2002.
You
And
know,
I can guarantee you I was not wearing all denim get-ups.
No?
No. So, I mean, I just thought, I don't know. I get it. I understood why they did the slow music because Avon never comes out. You never see him, like, outside of a place, like, in public.
But here he is.
But here he is in the pits.
With Stringer and Stinkum.
Yep.
They pay D $500. They give Walls $500. They tell him that they paid Bird and Weebay $500.
Yep.
I still think they got shortchanged.
Because they did the killing.
Right. They ask about the snitching. D says nobody's snitching. Like,
Right.
Everyone's, broke as fuck.
Didn't tell him.
Yeah. And the whole thing happened while Santangelo was taking a piss, so he missed Avon.
Yeah, he missed Avon and Stringer.
They're all worried. They finally got a picture of him, and now they could have had him, and they fucking didn't even see his stupid ass. Which
Well, they
proves
couldn't.
Santangelo is a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Just like the drug dealers have dumbasses. They have, whatever.
Well, I mean, they could have ended the show after the first season if you saw him,
Yeah.
So, makes sense that they didn't.
So then if it shows we're going quick here so we can get this over.
Yeah, I agree. Let's keep it under an hour.
the construction site we go to now, you got Bubs haggling for the copper. He wants 50 cents a foot.
Yeah, I think he said 45 to start.
I guess it costs 50 cents a foot normally. He's asking for 45. The guy says 30. And they end up taking
basically
it.
Says take it or leave it because
it's stolen, which the guy has a point.
Probably could have talked him down cheaper, but
then we go to Rawls' office. You got Daniels and Rawls. They discuss the charges.
Yeah, ask him to not.
I did quotes like
no, I know.
See that. Yeah, but like no one else
it's
does.
Okay.
All right,
I saw it. It's all good.
Daniels and asked Rawls could do it as a favor.
Right.
That big word. He's like, favor?
No,
I'm not doing it.
Which we find out later he should have.
Yeah, he probably should have.
Because he would have had a favor in his pocket.
Right. So McNulty's playing kids with his. He's playing kids with his soccer.
Yeah.
Is that like giving baby to a candy?
Yep, that's another shirt. He's
So-
playing kids with his soccer.
So he's playing soccer with his kids. He gets a page by Omar.
Yeah.
And he didn't even know who it was. That was funny. So then it shows all those fuckers getting high from the copper money.
Yeah. God,
Johnny's playing work. White man with a plan.
Yep.
Bubs wants to steal the copper back. That's Bub's plan.
Yep. Dumb.
Then Johnny leaves to get more.
And gets arrested.
Yeah. He gets arrested. Bub says that white boy ain't got no luck. Or that boy ain't got no luck.
Which is funny because he just trusted him to pull off the scam to steal the copper.
But he's not lucky. He's got a point.
Right, but...
He's been on the show like 3 times.
I know.
He got his ass beat, he got high, and now he got arrested.
This is true.
He's got a colostomy bag. He's all fucked up. And now he's going to jail. But I don't think they stay in jail very long, do they?
No.
So, then McNulty picks up Omar with his kids in his car. Which
which was nuts.
You had a hissy fit about. I said it shows that he trusts Omar.
It does, but I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm divorced with 2 kids, so I mean, I don't know.
I'd pick up Omar with Jerome in the car.
I mean, probably as a 8-year-old, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Omar? Yeah, I wouldn't pick up some other motherfuckers
I guess maybe I would. It's that initial like what?
Yeah.
It's
no,
like,
I didn't
what
see
the
it.
fuck?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh well, I guess it's not that bad.
Because it's Omar. He's a little different.
Yeah.
What is that yours?
Got her on looking for some.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 'Cause I want one, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
Can do shit from home.
You gonna do a little podcast by yourself?
Sports. Yeah.
I've thought about doing a Rams podcast.
Yeah.
On my own.
Because I started my Spin on Sports Twitter, you know, so
yeah.
Like I want to kind of do whether it be, I doubt I'll have time to do daily, but
it just depends if you can make time.
It's a couple times a week, you know.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. No, I was thinking about doing once a week on the Rams, just doing me.
Yeah, go for it.
But I don't know if I can talk long enough.
I'm sure you could.
It's just, I don't know.
It's just a lot of research and shit.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, because it'd be stupid to come on there and be like, I think the Rams should get Peyton Manning.
No, she's bitching at me because I didn't take my headphones. Because I told her that
right.
I'm like, oh, we can use our headphones now.
Which we thought we were going to be able to, but we can't. So, alright, we go to the pits.
Will we ever be able to use them?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
So, not with that mixer. You want to buy a mixer?
No, I'm just...
So we got D and Wallace. So this is... You kind of went off on this one, too. D says what you can do with your money. You got a girl. And you were like... flipping out
because it's like that's what you want.
He doesn't say he has to spend all
your
$500
money on his.
You don't have to spend all $500 on the fucking thing. Would you just take a picture of me, motherfucker?
Yeah. Because I didn't let her know that I got here safely. So.
Oh.
She's like, you didn't let me know you got to Nick's.
It's like 5 miles.
Not even.
Maybe. Yeah. Fuck.
It's not. It's like 2 miles.
So let's see. What else we got here? Oh, this is when he asked why he punked Sterling and Cass. D tells him they were stealing. Which shows he trusts Wallace. You mentioned
enough
that,
to tell him
what's going on.
because he didn't tell anyone else.
And then details him why I didn't pay you, and Wallace is like, "That's fucked up, man."
It is.
Yeah, it was.
But it makes sense. I mean, obviously, I see both sides. I see stringers, and then I see,
Yeah, no, I got you. So we go to the morgue. McNulty leaves his kids in the waiting room playing soccer.
Yeah.
Says, "All right, come in. You can look at Brandon."
They're kicking that little ball around.
You got Dr. Frazier there.
Dr. Frazier. Baltimore Orioles game in the background.
Yep. Omar screams.
It kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah, it was a little weird, actually. I mean, I don't know what I would do if my boyfriend got killed, but maybe I'd scream. I don't know. I doubt it.
You think? You don't think?
I don't think I'd scream. What good does it do?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not the emotional type, really. I'm kind of a dick.
Break walls and.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Probably.
What good would that do?
I don't know. It made me feel better though.
You're like, that fucking wall is broken.
I'd probably scream.
Huh.
Like,
I don't know.
Ah!
Wow. That was the gayest thing you've ever done. Just kidding.
It feels good to scream. Scream.
No, I don't want to.
No?
No, I'm not doing it.
All right, that's fine.
It's nice. Look at that big ass
I know.
thing.
It's a blob.
It's
fun. It makes you feel better.
Remind me at the 50-minute mark that you scream so I can take my headphones off if I ever listen to this bitch. So I don't even know whether the scream threw me off.
Skip, hop, and a bunch in a doodle.
Okay,
we were in the morgue. He screams.
He screams. So then McNulty and Kima pick up Omar, take him to the office, talk to him. Lester's there. So he starts talking about where Brandon was and all this other bullshit. Omar tells him he thinks it was Weebay, Stinkum, and Bird that did Brandon. Daniels walks in. McNulty runs in there and says, "This is on you. If we would have been up, this shit would have not gone down like that." Then McNulty...
They were that close.
McNulty storms out. Omar says, "Bad time for y'all?"
Yeah. Which is a little comedic relief.
Yeah. And a
I
little
thought
odd, because in the
funny.
previous scene, he had just screamed about
Right.
it. Now he's making jokes.
He got over it real quick.
Which is kind of odd that he screamed.
That was it. That's all I knew.
Not as odd as when you screamed.
And they don't show him getting buried or anything, do they?
Brandon?
Yeah.
No.
Which is weird.
Why are you whispering? They can still hear you.
I don't know, but I just thought...
They don't hear.
I don't know, I just thought it was kind of weird that they don't show, like, a funeral
Like,
or anything like that.
No.
No Star Wars theme.
No, I don't know. Yeah, it never occurred to me.
Weird things like that pop
So
in my head.
when McNulty leaves, you brought it to my attention that Lester grabbed his coat. And I kind of remembered it when you said it.
Grabbed it and
He
left
follows
too.
him out. They go check the payphone. It matches all the pages. They talk to the greasy fucking guy.
The Greek or whatever.
Yeah,
The Greek guy.
and he's like, "No, I don't recognize any of these
No,
guys."
I don't see anyone.
He's like, "You want a pizza?" Oh, that's not. That's Italian.
Yeah. Would you like some cooked carrots?
What?
I don't know.
Fucking Jesus. So then it shows Daniel goes to Forrester, his immediate supervisor.
Yeah.
Says, "Hey, can you help me out with Rawls?" And he's like, "No, are you
He's the
fucking
biggest dick.
crazy?"
Biggest dick in the force.
He's like, "I like my life. I like my job." So then Omar tells Kima, and Gant was killed with the 38 that Bird uses. It's from Australia or Austria.
I think it was Austria.
No, that's what he says.
Oh, okay.
He says Australia or Austria.
Okay.
One of those places.
Which, it was Austria.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think there's a
Because-
lot of Australian guns.
No.
I don't know. Maybe Australia has some.
I could be wrong
sweet-
too. I'm not a big gun guy.
I
But...
think we said if it was from Australia last time, it was probably a boomerang.
Right.
And then we discussed how that would be.
And he would have to have like a special glove so it wouldn't cut his fingers off.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what you guys missed out on?
Bird's
We need your money to upgrade our equipment.
Bird.
I don't know what that was. Accent.
Yeah, that was horrible, actually.
Terrible. Just forget that, guys.
Bird's too dumb to throw away a gun like that.
Right. Because means too much to
And
him.
then Kima's like, because this is kind of important. Because I think it's in the next episode. I might be wrong. But Kima's like, we can't just get him on the gun.
Right.
And then Omar's like, well, what do you need? And she's like, we need an eyewitness. And then Omar's like, okay.
I was there.
Nobody believes that shit.
No, because she was like, wait, what? You were there.
And he's like, yeah, I saw it. So Omar don't scare is what he says.
Right.
So he's going to testify. Is
right.
what he's saying.
Right.
He's like, I can testify. Shit. Which is funny.
And he does.
So, and I said this last time. I want to say this again.
Do you remember his outfit?
Yeah, that was awesome. So, we'll get into that. Hopefully that is next time, because that is a classic fucking shit. So...
I don't know why I just remembered that shit.
So,
fucking
Omar, Kima leads him into this. Tells him they need a witness.
Correct.
Knows that would just say... Oh, apparently she didn't know. But, because later on, there's times where Kima needs to be a witness, and she refuses to witness shit that she didn't see. And it has to do with herself. Right, Scribbles?
Right.
Okay. So, we go to Burrell's office. Daniels and Rawls are talking. Burrell's like pretty much like the referee between them.
Right. They're eating. Well, Burrell's eating.
Yeah, and he's like, knock it off, because Daniels...
Because they're going back and forth.
Daniels basically goes, this is
Who do you think would win that fight?
Daniels would beat Rawls' ass.
You think?
Yeah. If it was just like just boxing, brawling, Daniels would fucking kill him. Daniels is in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you're right.
Rawls is also like 20 years older than him.
True, he's an old fuck.
Yeah, Daniels would beat his ass.
Yeah.
But Daniels wouldn't, because he's fucking a major and he's only a...
Right, and he's kind of...
Chain of command.
Two shoes.
Chain of command, Hess.
Yeah. Kind of
that?
a goody two shoes. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Chain of command.
Chain of command, Hess.
I don't know. Jesus.
You think Robert listens to this podcast?
No. I don't think he has any ability to get this podcast.
You should tell him about it.
Should I tell him about it? Say, hey, we talked about you last episode. Hess is like, Jesus, Robert.
Jesus. Poor guy.
Rawls says he's out right now.
Oh.
He's got kidney stones. So.
Oh, Jesus. That's
Jesus.
Rawls. It's funny how that works.
I know. Rawls is full of shit. Says they're going to roll Little Boy Barksdale and the Big Boy Barksdale and then go pound Budweisers. And then Daniel says, if you're right now, you're going to be right in a month. So can you fucking knock this fucking bullshit off and give us some time to work this case? Or the judge is going to be pissed off. And then they're like, yeah, we forgot about the judge. That was kind of hokey, in my opinion.
I think that was just Daniel's like kind of grasping for a home run.
And he got it.
I mean, just like
Babe Ruth.
I'm hanging on a cliff here.
I mean,
stick your hand out and grab my hand.
They are in Baltimore. Where was Babe Ruth born?
Baltimore.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
I still need to watch all those PBS fucking shits.
I got that shit on DVD if you want to borrow it. I love that shit. I can watch that shit.
You watch it every year, right? Once a year?
I used to. But I'm a little heartbroken with baseball right now, so I haven't done it in a while.
You should watch the D-backs this year.
First one's not so good. The first, because it's pre-1900, that shit gets boring to me. But as soon as it hits 1900...
Was it even baseball back then?
Yeah, no, they're throwing
their mitts were as big as my hand.
It was only home run if it gets lost in the fucking stands. But from 1900 to 1970, I have that shit memorized.
That shit would be,
That shit was cool. What the fuck? I think that's on Netflix too.
Really?
It was. It used to be.
I feel like I would have found it by now. I'm always looking for sports shit on there.
Did you ever search baseball?
Yeah.
Really?
I do.
It used to be on Netflix. I mean, are you...
How many DVDs is it?
9, I think.
Jesus.
9 or 10. I don't know.
What is it, an hour long per decade?
No, it's longer.
Oh,
an hour and a half, maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
I do want to watch it.
You've never seen it?
No.
Ever?
No. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I remember you used to say you watch it once a year.
You've never seen it?
I don't even know what it's called. So no.
It's called Baseball by Ken Burns.
No, I've never seen it.
Wow.
Maybe that'll be my weekly pick.
They would fucking kill you.
Could you imagine?
I can't believe you've never seen that.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy shit right there.
So I'll watch it, and then we'll have something to discuss. Maybe we can do a podcast on that.
Yeah, like for
A
baseball
little
season?
side podcast.
A little side podcast? I don't know who the fuck else would want to watch it, but you
should
have to like
watch-
baseball for that shit.
You should watch the D-backs this year, dude.
I thought about it.
They got Greinke.
They got Greinke. I like...
Greinke, Goldie, Pollock,
Who's the guy that took the baseball to the face last year?
Bradley.
I like
Archie.
Archie Bradley.
He fucking threw today.
I like...
Threw an inning.
I
No
like-
hits.
I like...
Hit 96 on the gun.
I like him.
Slinging. He's an Oklahoma
Who's the
boy.
outfielder from Cuba?
Yasmani Tomas.
I like him too for no reason.
Yeah.
No reason, but I like
He
him.
might not even be the starting outfielder.
They gave him a lot of shit last year. And
6 years, $68 million.
They're like, he's not worth that shit. And then everyone's like, wow, this guy's actually pretty good.
He had a pretty bad season last year.
But,
Power-wise, because they all thought he was going to hit 30-plus homers.
yeah, but,
And he was going to have a low batting average.
but it was the opposite, right?
He had a higher batting average and low power numbers.
Yeah.
And I guess he was a little bit overweight.
Fuck.
It's all good.
He's no, Who did I just see on the Red Sox? They had a picture of him. He was a big...
Pablo.
Yeah, he was a big fat motherfucker.
I was going to say Pablo Francisco, but that is
No,
not.
No. Pigeons.
Pigeons.
Um,
What is it?
Pablo Escobar. He just sells drugs?
No.
No? I have no idea. I saw him with Seth
He
Meyers.
used to play for the Giants. He was a panda. They call him.
The only reason,
Sandoval. Pablo Sandoval. Couldn't fucking think of his
Seth
name.
Meyers showed a picture to
He was
Casey
huge. You see his
Affleck.
gut hanging out
Yeah,
the
there's a
bottom?
guy behind him. Like, oh,
God.
yeah.
Fuck, that looked like me out there.
It was pretty
But
big.
he's black and I'm white.
Tight.
And they paid him like a boatload.
Well, as long as you can throw, it doesn't matter.
And he plays third base.
Oh. I thought he's a pitcher.
No, he plays third base.
I don't pay any attention to baseball
He's
anymore.
the hot corner.
Yeah. Well, you know.
You're going to have to play fantasy baseball with us this year.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pass.
Come
No,
on.
I think I'm going to pass.
Come on.
No, I don't want to.
It's all
I
good.
can't
It's
take
all
it.
good. It's
I
all
can't
good.
take it. Baseball.
Fantasy football's enough?
Yeah. It might be too much, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't I win it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Thanks for giving me credit.
Sure.
Thanks for giving me credit on the podcast.
Last
You don't
year.
even know because you gave up, fucker. You were like, no, I didn't win. I'm not
You
watching.
did, yeah.
Yeah, I did win.
You're right. You
Yeah,
won.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the credit. Paid no attention before, barely during, and won. Does that piss you off?
No, you're not going to play next year.
Yeah, I'm going to retire like Peyton Manning.
You're going out on top?
Yep.
But Payton's not going to retire. He's playing for the Rams. He's, gonna play
He's
for
not
the Rams.
playing for the Rams. They're going to get Osweiler.
No, they're not.
They were
Good
talking
luck.
about it on the way here, actually.
No way.
They were like, the Rams should get him.
This is why I want to do a fucking sports podcast.
Yeah, you have to talk baseball, and I don't even know fucking pitchers and third baseman.
Well, all you got to do is watch a little bit of Sports Center or
I don't want to watch
MLB
sport.
Tonight. Or
I don't want to. I'd rather play Far Cry. So
Lord Farquaad?
Farquaad. That's French for Far Cry.
I don't know. That's
Are we
from
still talking
Shrek.
about The Wire?
Well,
It's an hour in, and we talked for the. This is like our movie podcast.
yeah, just kind of
We just lost
off
it.
on a tangent. Big time.
I've actually been impressed that we stayed on The Wire as long as we have in the first 5 episodes. First 6 episodes, and then the 6th episode somehow went underwater and started going...
It was bad.
We've got like 3 seeds left when we're done. So
Right.
we'll end this bitch. So Rawls is a dick. Daniels proves his point.
Could have had a favor in his pocket.
Didn't. So now he's pissed off and a dickhead. Calls Santangelo in his office and says, you see McNulty doing any fucking thing, I want to know about it.
Right.
Santangelo's like, he doesn't do anything but work murder cases. He's like, well, he doesn't drink and drive, he doesn't suck cock. No, he didn't say that part. But
Well,
like,
which is funny if he would have, should have.
yeah, but he's like, oh, he doesn't do anything, huh? And he goes, I want to know if he does anything. And Santangelo leaves. But before he leaves, he said he's an asshole, but all he does is work.
Right.
And he's like, no, I want dirt on him. I want you to fucking find some shit. And Santangelo is about as comfortable as Wallace is with the murder case. Or with the murder of Brandon. Like, they're both like, what the fuck? I'm not doing this shit.
Correct.
We go back to the office. McNulty comes back, and Daniels is like, so, while you were doing your little tantrum, bitch.
Match.
Which, McNulty is my second favorite character. If we did favorite characters,
We're going to do a top 10 after the first season.
Omar's number 1. Like,
Yeah.
by far. It's not even close. It's not close.
No. It's like, he's like 1 through 4.
Yeah, like maybe 1 through 9. But
Okay.
and then you got McNulty.
Jesus.
Okay, 1 through 8, and then McNulty's 9 and 10. Like at this point,
Makes sense.
but
you like Stringer.
I do like Stringer.
You're him on the new thumbnail, by the way.
I can deal with that. Only because Omar's not on it.
Did Jerome keep my head that big for like a reason? Is that
Because
is
you
that-
got a big fucking head. I noticed that too.
I was like, God,
He's like-
that's like Godzilla
I'll
head.
tell you what.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do have a big fucking head.
I do. I wear a size 8.
Yeah. So I like McNulty, but he's kind of a bitch sometimes.
He is.
And I lose respect for him, but I always gain it back when he
Right.
does something stupid or funny or
Well, I
smart.
mean, that's just kind of, you know.
You know, like when he drives his car drunk into the fucking, I think that's next season,
Yeah.
into the fucking rail like 4 times in a row trying to make that turn. That is fucking McNulty. I would totally do that.
Tears that shit up. too.
I could totally see myself doing that.
Okay.
You can't see me doing that?
Sure.
Like if I was in a car drunk.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. That's just me, I guess.
I don't know. I've never seen the darker side of Nick.
Is that darker? I thought that was the lighter side.
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that was
I've
funny.
only drank with you a couple times.
That's true.
First time I drew a cat on your face.
Meow. Yeah,
fun.
that was fucked up.
It wasn't just me.
No, I know.
No, we had.
I like to hit it
we
hard.
went through 2 bottles of Agavera that night,
Yeah, no, I probably went through one myself.
and then I think you had a 40 on top of it,
Yeah, that's usually the way I roll.
and it was like you passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to drive those fuckers home, and they're like, "You're still drunk in the morning." Well, then fucking drive your own goddamn car,
Yeah.
bitches. I don't like to be a pussy when it comes to drinking.
Makes sense.
It's gotten me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Gotten in a lot of trouble doing that. That's
See,
my
I'm the
motto.
opposite. Like, I won't drink. Like, if everyone else is gonna drink, and I know someone has to drive, I'll like have a drink or 2, and then just like
Well, if I knew I
just
had
because I want to make sure I get home.
if now I have a different aspect because might have gotten in a little trouble. If I like if we got to dinner or something, I'm not drinking.
Right.
I'll drive. That's no biggie.
Yeah.
But if we're
It's
sitting
cheaper to drink at home, too.
if we're sitting at home and I'm like playing a little Madden,
Nothing?
I might have a 40. All right. So, anyways,
Which is disgusting, by the way.
yeah. So McNulty is kind of a bitch. We discussed that. Danny's like, "Why you're being a bitch?" I got Rawls to change his mind,
Right.
which is pretty cool on Daniel's part.
It was.
And the reason Daniels did
Because he
it,
could have just given up
the
after he
reason
went to.
Daniels did it is because he feels bad and responsible for Brandon's murder. I think, right?
Makes sense.
Is it, I mean, am I off base or am I right? Do you
Yeah.
think-
Well, I think so because McNulty threw that in his face. Like,
Yeah, I think
if
that's
this
it.
wire was up in time, this would have never happened.
So, and I thought I
Wouldn't that
also
have been
think
funny,
that
though,
there's
if
a degree of
Show up to there ahead of time, and Weebay and Stinkum
That
would
would've
show
been-
up to fucking.
would have been a quick fucking season. They're like, damn, these cops are good. 4 episodes, we solved the whole fucking thing.
Would have been cool.
But yeah, so he tells him basically that I got Rawls to throw it off, and now Omar's going to testify on Bird for the Gant, or testify on the Gant murder. He doesn't
Yep.
say on Bird. But he's like, "Thanks, Lieutenant." And then Lester says, "Did it cost you?" And that's kind of where it fades. You're gonna do your little
Dum, dum.
because Daniels doesn't ask Lester.
Right.
It just kind of fades to. It shows the.
He didn't
picture.
have to pay anything.
I think it's gonna cost him a little bit. I guess it doesn't really cost him. But
I mean, he doesn't owe
but you don't know.
Rawls. He doesn't owe Rawls a favor.
He doesn't know Rawls, but you don't really know at this point if it's gonna
Right.
cost him or not. Because it might have cost him in the eyes of Burrell.
True.
But I don't think it did because he just was like, "Hey, if you don't do this right, the judge is gonna be on your ass again."
Right.
So that's episode 6.
Abbreviated.
Abbreviated, quick. Well, not really.
I mean,
we talked about it longer than the
True.
fucking show.
true.
We might have.
Got off
Swayed a
subject
little bit.
but it's okay.
Which, I mean, by no means do we care if we go off subject.
I don't.
Not a bit.
There was some laughing in there.
There was some yelling too.
Yelling, laughing, no crying.
No, should we cry? Can you
Can
cry?
you cry on cue?
No.
I can't.
If I hit you in the balls, you'd probably cry.
I don't know if I'd cry.
I'd be
I'd
pissed.
probably rage.
You're like, motherfucker!
I rage.
But no, I mean, we don't mind going off topic, but we like to cover
All the bases.
all the bases. We like to go scene by scene. That's what we're about. This one's a little different because we did it twice.
Yeah.
And
It
hopefully,
just kind of loses its luster.
and hopefully we never have to do it twice again.
Yeah, hopefully.
And hopefully this isn't as bad as we think it's going to be.
Probably should. Well, Joey's
Yeah,
locked up.
thank God. You just don't get it, do you?
Well, I was knocking on wood.
No,
that it
I
didn't
got
happen
you.
again.
You're like, oh yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, fuck, Joey's going to go ape shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, I mean, like us on YouTube, like us on Spreaker,
iTunes.
follow us on Facebook, Twitter, iTunes.
Yeah, I actually have a Talking TV with Nick and Josh Twitter account.
Yep. And someone liked our random tweet today. Did you see that?
Random tweet.
Yeah, some chick liked us today. She has like 890 followers.
Yeah, and she's like based out of Baltimore.
Is she?
Yeah, she's pretty hot looking too.
Was
Should
she?
I give her a shout out?
Sure. Do you know her name?
Get off of here. Farley Goodman.
Yeah, she liked
She's
it.
an entertainment blogger. See, she's like posts other shit about The Wire, and she like talks about Baltimore. Because I was like, who the fuck is this?
I saw the tweet. And I saw
Cracker Jack.
I saw that thing, and that's all I really got to see
Yeah.
because I was at work, so I didn't really give a shit. But not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow her.
Thank
too. Thank you for liking her tweet and
Yeah. Follow Farley Goodman.
Yeah.
Let's go get her some more followers.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you follow her?
Follow.
Wow.
Follow me back.
All right. There you go. Now you're following it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so like us, rate us, give us 5 stars, tell us how good we are.
I'm getting a follower too, Kathy.
Who?
Welcome, Kathy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
She followed me. She followed the Talking TV with Nick and Josh.
Oh, well, good for her.
Kathy 1998 _ USA.
Sweet.
Thanks for the follow.
Yeah. Any other Twitter people you want to talk about?
No.
Oh, okay.
She posts a lot about diamonds and shit.
Diamond and what the fuck is that? Is that?
Well,
Oh, it's a skirt or something. Fuck. All right. So I don't. Anything you want to add, like Spreaker stuff? You usually get off on that little YouTube.
well,
Follow us on YouTube and da 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 da.
yeah, you know the deal. Just follow us. Search Pleeka on pretty much any social media outlet. You'll find something. Warranty expires 2017.
That's
Spreaker, iTunes, YouTube, Facebook. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a Snapchat. I don't know. Do some
Really?
behind the scenes shit.
That
Probably wouldn't work. Instagram. We should create an Instagram.
seems like work.
Well, if Jerome sets up the page and we all have the log on and password, we could just fucking
Yeah, that's true.
post to it whenever.
The Facebook is annoying because I did it, and then for Pleeka, but it's like it's a fan page, so it's just me basically doing it.
What?
Here, I'll show you.
Do you have to log in separately from that shit, or?
No, that's the problem.
I
That's
got you.
so I can't even like a thing. It's. I probably did it wrong. I probably didn't know what I was doing. But so if you see here, you go to Pleeka.
Oh, okay.
And there's all of us. But so when I like something, it's as Pleeka, not as Nick.
But if you go to Nick,
No, it doesn't work that way. So watch.
really?
Well, I'll show you. So we'll search Pleeka here, or we'll search Nick Kingpla. This is great podcast material right here.
Yeah.
By the way.
Well, check this out, guys. Why does it keep typing in Nick?
No, the Nick was already there.
Oh.
So it's still.
See?
Oh fuck! It's working. Oh, no, it didn't work there.
It works.
Oh no, that's because I shared a link.
Okay, so go right there.
Yeah, it's not working.
No, go back there.
No, I don't want to.
Go back.
This is
Good
great
Lord.
entertainment. Right
Cut
here.
this shit. We're done.
Are we done?
Have a great time. We'll see you next week.
Well, I was gonna say something else. I was gonna
Okay, well then say something.
Follow Josh on Twitter. No, I don't know.
No, don't do that.
So I don't know. Check out our next episode. Hopefully next week we'll do episode 7. It'll
What
be
is
better.
it? What's the title of it? We said it last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
I had it up here, but then you asked me to do this shit.
I didn't ask you to do anything.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't have a gun to your head.
You said, "Show me, motherfucker."
Show me.
Show me the money.
Show me.
One
arrest.
Episode 7 came out July 21st, 2002. One
One
arrest.
arrest. We skipped a week too.
We skipped more.
2 weeks
Yeah.
because the last one was on July 7th. So yeah.
Yeah, skipped a week.
So it kind of worked out that we're doing it this way.
It's got nothing to do with it, but whatever. I got you.
You know,
So, all right. So this is getting really boring really fast. So we're gonna hang up now and say goodbye.
hanging up.
We're hanging up. We're hanging up. We're signing off. We're
Enjoy your week. Just subscribe, rate, review, like, listen, feedback, anything you want.
comment if you think
Yeah.
this is.
Seriously, I'm still waiting on someone to comment.
We probably got something wrong because we went so fast through it.
This is true.
Although it's not fast, it's because we're babbling now. But
Yeah.
so, all right, we'll end it now. So,
Have a great week, guys.
Thanks for listening. Not
Thanks for
watching.
listening.
Or watching.
This is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
And I'm Nick.
Signing off till next week.